vou pegar, pode deixar que eu pego.
Well, welcome wherever you are. Followers of Brazilian football will naturally understand that this Sao Paulo clash means so much. Two colossal clubs of great pride, Corinthians and Santos, 60 miles apart, and yet in some sense, some rivalrous sense, so very close each to the other, each requiring of themselves to be better than the other, to rise to this occasion, to make it matter, and to offer the right to bragging to their many thousands, millions of supporters all over the world. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, a massive game in prospect here, no matter what is at stake. A rivalry with already a century's worth of history behind it, and everything suggests that that rivalry only intensifies.
Well, Peter, many a colleague and contemporary of mine have said that no matter what final they may have played in and won, that the derby is the biggest day on their calendar, and there is a substantial part of me that agrees with all of this. Just look around you. How can you expect things not to happen? I'm actually expecting this to be fairly explosive.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Looking for options for movement. Oh, Super Bowl! Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. And he was alert to it. An audacious attempt! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
He's through here. And the finish! Goal! Corinthians!
Eu tô correndo com o cara vai pra trás, cara. Faz questão de sozinho.
Such a clever run, and he had that defense in utter confusion.
Ó, olha aí, velho. Ó, já tá. Olha, ó.
Corinthians have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
É.
Oh, that's a key interception. He can run onto that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He had to make that, and he did make it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cleared without hesitation. It's gone backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Decent hit! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's very neat. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got the shot away! Nicely intercepted. Forwards and with intent. That's been cut out, well played. Can he latch on to this?
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That has been cut short. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Luan Perez clears it away. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that is not finding anyone. Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Camisa 30, camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22, camisa 70.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ninguém é fácil, Arthur. Nossa, vocês são idiota, hein? Meu Deus do céu.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Nossa. Vamos passar aqui na cabeça. O pisto,
Oh, that's neat. It's Neymar! Oh, that's a waste.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Precisa disso. Go, go. Go.
Pass somewhat off target. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Vai lá.
Camisa 9, camisa 5.
Oi.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 36, camisa 6.
É difícil, os caras. Ó,
David. Veron. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. He's cut it out. That's really well cleared. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cleared away. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Corinthians are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rincon. Picked up brilliantly. So alert. I've got backward here. David.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, super find. Veron. Here's found the way through. He's had a shot. Dispatch clinically. Deep into injury time. How very smart. He just got it.
David e o Monte.
There goes the whistle. A shrug, a ruthless stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts.
Mas isso aqui foi
Thoughts on
bom
what
pra
we've
minha
just seen?
Eu não compro mais nada, falou, cara. Nada. Deus está de testemunho disso. Eu não compro mais nada pra
Pega aí
ela.
do chão.
Nada.
Aí do chão.
Ela pode implorar, chorar, soluçar. Eu não gasto um real com essa menina mais. De brinquedo, comigo não compra mais.
Por que você tá fazendo isso?
Viu? O que você me chorou que você queria? Tá aí, ó, no chão. Ó, não te compro mais brinquedo nem, tá?
Uma menina que não tá banhando.
Sabe o que é jobber?